Hi Sagittarius, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius is Skytten in Swedish. I am Swedish, and so I'm gonna use a few Swedish words here and there if you wonder what I'm doing to explain maybe some of the tougher English words for my Swedish audience. Sagittarius, I'll just shuffle as I'm talking. I feel a strong pull into Scorpio season. I've been talking about Scorpio season forever. I never know in advance why I'm so drawn to a particular season. I even got it wrong. I said it was Scorpio season a few weeks back when it was we're just moving into Libra season. So that's how strong I feel like it's been coming on, and that there's stuff happening all through of October and November, which Scorpio is coming up, but that it already feels like it. They're strong. I just feel the energy is really strong, and it's just energy coming in from every angle, and it is a spiritual journey right now for the awakened ones, I want to say. Of course, everybody gets the same opportunity. We're living on planet Earth, and all the energy comes in for every person to take or leave. However, and it's a perfect balance of everything. And so if you have a few people in your life and you wonder, are they going to be awake this time around? Maybe not, and that's perfect too. So let's see what's going on for you specifically for the upcoming week. And I'm doing 3 cards at the same time because it gives me a bit of a story. If the story resonates with you guys, then I have an extended in the description box down below. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Okay, let me show you first. Organizing the cards. First out is my celebration card. It's a lot of animals there. A lot of animals, Sagittarius. And then we have self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. This card usually, or a lot of times, comes out for the Virgos. So there might be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Have I done... Yes, I have done the Virgo reading. I can't remember right now, guys, what it's about, but maybe you want to take a look at it. And then we have the Angel of Miracles. Okay, so just give me a moment to see what stands out to me and what the story is about. I mean, Jesus, sorry, I gotta be scared. That's a kickoff right there with the motorcycle. Maybe a rough start, a fast start into something. I don't know if you heard that. You must have heard that noise. Okay, so what I feel like is a lot of growth right now. Like there's branches, like you're branching out. So this could be for work. Okay, let me show you. So here, her hair looks like a tree. And that tree is like, it's branching out. It's like it starts here and then comes another branch and another branch, which is gren in Swedish. En gren på trädet. And how it likes to, just one little bush, and then it just expands like that. And so it's from your head. It could be very 3D work related things that you actually are taking your business or wherever you work, and you're expanding. Your business can really expand and grow into something much larger than you even thought of that your company could do, or the company, like corporate company that you're in, are branching out. Like they're going into different, like more areas than they just had, and it gives you opportunities. It just feels like this branching out gives you a lot of opportunities. I also feel like there's a huge, like with the coming out of your head, it's just really expanding from your head. You're really growing, and really mentally and spiritually, I feel. Mentally and spiritually. There's a huge growth going on. And then with the next card, it's still from your head. It's like her hair just, you know, as branches as well. Small branches are coming out like this, just standing out from her head. Sorry, guys. And like even behind her, it's like so shiny. It's so shiny around her. And it's just a continuation into the universe. It feels like, I don't know where you start and the universe ends. So there's like a huge connection that is coming up for you. Maybe you're really like on purpose sitting down and trying to connect to the universe or connect to the spirit world, or however that applies in your life. And I feel with this card coming out, you're really making that connection. You're really, and that can sort of give you a bigger understanding of things, coming into a bigger understanding. I mean, it's such a general reading. It's so large because that can apply to anything and everything. But that's what I feel like you're doing right now. You're really wanting to understand. You want a deeper understanding of how things work, how things are coming together, why things are the way they are. Why is this work situation the way it is? Why is this relationship the way it is? Why am my body the way it is? What creates worlds? What creates my life? All of those types of things. So there's a lot of questions from you personally, like on a private plane. But then I also feel like this humongous growth, and it continues into the third card. Look at this angel and her hair. So it starts out like normal hair, and then it branches out and branches out and branches out, and down below and up here continues up into the universe. Like there's 3 cards with branching out, with just the hair just standing out from your head. Do you see that? And so there's so much growth, and it comes from your head. It's mentally and it's spiritually. That's what it feels like. And I just see this connection to the universe, this understanding that stuff is falling into place, and you're starting to get it, if that makes sense. I'm starting to get a picture, a glimpse of how stuff actually works. And whether you, of course, you must have asked for it, about it, some way or another, or it wouldn't happen. But it might feel like you need an extra nap, you need to sit down more often, you need a couple of hours more sleep every night. Maybe you feel like you usually go for a run, you usually go do things, and it feels like you don't quite have the energy to do it. That's sort of a paradox, because I feel like there's so much more energy going on around you. There's like an influx of energy, and at the same time it feels like you are almost feeling drained. And that's because it's almost like you've been out for a run, or you've been out doing something physically, or indoors doing something physically, where it feels like you would say, I've been working out, only you haven't working out. You just feel as tired as if you did. And that's because you're working out just as much, but on a mental plane, if that makes sense. Okay, guys. Yeah. Let's see what else we can give to you about this situation. Whoopalanta. That was a bit too many cards. Which is oop-a-daisy. I don't know. Okay. You want 2 cards? You're seeking something right now. Your nervous system, your nerve ends nervtrådar are like on fire. They're finding new paths. They're thinking and thinking and thinking. And I feel, if we start with this first, my money card, money in this situation, and I feel drawn to the word, and the word means energy for me this time around. Like money can also be like abundance and energy, and it feels a lot like energy. And do you see on her head? It's a freaking castle on her head. And I feel like you're just thinking, like you're on top of things. You're thinking. And if you have had a slight headache, I understand that you have. You might want to just take a moment here and there and calm yourself down to sort of go into like a very non-resistant, very non-thought like state. And if that's going out in nature, if that's meditation, if that's go swimming, whatever applies in your life, do that. Listen to music to just take a bit of a relief, a bit of a vacation from your thoughts, because it is mental and spiritual growth. Your head is going to be on fire, and like I said, it might even cause headaches and even migraine if you don't watch it, if you don't ground yourself in between and sort of let go a bit. And then you can sort of continue to work on those nerve ends, nerving system that is like creating a whole new understanding, I feel. And then moving into the next card, which is Epiphany, which is gorgeous. It's like you will come to some sort of, I mean, it's my Phoenix rising, but it's rising in this particular situation. I don't feel like it's a lifelong time of, that might be a truth in your life that you have come out of some hardships in your life, but to this specific situation, I feel like you're coming out of this situation like a Phoenix rising. You're coming out of this situation with like complete clarity. Like complete and utter clarity. Like it just is so clear in your mind. You just, like, I get it. I completely get it. It's called an epiphany. So it will be like you will have such a strong insight. You will have such a strong Sagittarius. I've done Scorpio just before you guys, and Scorpio just keeps lingering in my head. I don't know if you need some sort of validation, if there's a Scorpio out there that needs some validation or what's going on. I just feel Scorpio so strongly in my head. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe you should listen to Scorpio. To be honest, I don't know. I just hear Scorpio. Maybe that's the Scorpio season I'm dealing with. All it, like, it's just, yeah, Scorpio. Okay, so my Phoenix here is just talking about how you are having an epiphany. You're having an understanding. There's going to be an insight, and it's something in the 3D realm. It's something about you will get why you had to go through what you went through, why you are going through what you were going through. And on a spiritual mental plane, it's like the answers that you've been seeking falls into place, and you'll get it. You'll just understand. Okay, guys, it's so fascinating. I feel like it's such an opening. Like, what does that even mean? To sort of get the bigger picture of the universe. Like, what? Guys, if this resonates with you, if you have any idea what I'm talking about, then come to the extended reading if you want to. If this is where we part ways, then thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in a week. Please subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. Take care. Bye.